Well, the idea behind this project is the traditions of Latvia. In Latvia, it's very important to take care of the cemeteries. It's one of the most important social parts and traditions. So the idea to make a pilot project for social inclusion and for easier and greener transportation in Riga was based on this traditional inputs. Since Riga is the largest capital across the Baltic states with almost 700,000 inhabitants, also the territories of cemeteries are incredible. Taking into account the weather conditions in Latvia, we have 4 different seasons, and the autumn and spring as the major ones. We have also some specifics on the road transport, also in the cemeteries. As you can see here, during the snow and during the autumn time, roads are not easily accessible, especially for elderly and people with disabilities. So that was the second point, why do we choose the cemetery as a pilot field for this activity and Interact project in general. As I already mentioned, social inclusion is one of our priorities, and also within the project we done our best to ensure accessibility of the territory for all social groups, including elderly and people with disabilities who need to carry on the wheelchairs and our supporting tools to make their path easier. Since cemetery infrastructure was something new for the Riga Energy Agency, we need to make a few general steps before the procurement. First of all, we evaluated the surface of the cemetery. Different conditions affecting the situation, including weather and steel paths all around. So there was also a need to provide additional space for cargo and additional space for such elements like wheelchairs, because the idea of social inclusion was one of the focus areas in this project. So before the procurement, we organized a work group engaging different stakeholders, both from municipality, from responsible departments, as well as we attracted small and medium enterprises working in the field of electrical and emission-free vehicles. Thus, working closely in group, we evaluated also available opportunities and market solutions. Based on that, we made a technical proposal and then organized a procurement. That's how we obtained the vehicle which supports all our needs and was very welcomed by the cemetery administration. So it was a huge success. Managers of the cemetery are absolutely happy with the solution provided. It's used around of the year. It's used every day from Tuesday to Sunday, and you need to charge it only once per day. Usually the distance is about 30 kilometers per day in autumn, spring and summer as well. So I would say it's very important just before obtain the procurement or start with negotiations with market stakeholders. It's very important to submit a qualitative analysis, evaluation of all your needs and market available products. So there's no need to argue that this is an important tool for modern society in both terms of emission-free transport and social inclusion. We received a lot of positive feedback, both from administration and citizens who are visiting more often cemeteries. So based on that, we're now working on our future plans. In cooperation with department and administration of the cemetery, we came to the conclusion that this project is really sustainable and it's necessary to merge it. We are going to a more global scale and will do our best to improve the quality of transportation in cemeteries by providing such solution in every cemetery across the Riga municipalities. And also, one of the most important parts of Interreg program is learning. We learned a lot about technical issues and behavioral change of our citizens using these emission-free vehicles. So we're going to expand the activities and pilot test these and other solutions also in various fields, not only the cemeteries or hospitals, where the testing was done and we see the successful result.